they're jiving to Saturday Night Fever in the commentary box. They are still staying alive, though. There they are, looking smart in their Sunday best. Quarter-final one is about to get underway with Chris Mason. And good afternoon, Stuart Pike.
Yes, hi Jackie. Suited and booted and a lot smarter than my colleague here. We were just talking actually before we got on air that it would be a major surprise if it wasn't a Rob Cross, Michael van Gerwen final, but there'll be 6 other players trying to prove us wrong, Chris.
Absolutely, yeah, and there's interest in every game for totally different reasons. There's the resurgence of James Wade, Steve Beaton, Johnny Clayton, and obviously Daryl Gurney, a already proven winner. He's got everything.
Daryl Gurney coming up against Justin Pike, Johnny Clayton, Steve Beaton, and then the Dutch duo Van Gerwen and Dekker to round off the quarterfinals afternoon here. James Wade, who squeezed over the line against Painter, was 3-0 down against Caven, produced his best performance by far in beating Ian White. And Rob Cross, the #1 seed, will be hoping that history repeats itself. He has been very convincing thus far on his route to the quarterfinals, but the #1 seed at the Players' Championship finals here in Minehead has won the tournament in each of the last 4 years. Van Gerwen 2013, Gary Anderson a year later, and then Van Gerwen the last 2 years. Rob Cross, seeded 1. Will that be an omen for the man who has become a real darting star in a matter of months, Chris Mason?
Yep. Well, we first clapped eyes on him, well, the viewers would have, at the UK Open just, 18 or so months ago. His rise to the top has been incredible, and he doesn't look like slowing down, or, as he said in his interviews, he doesn't even feel like he's anywhere near his peak. It's great to see Wadey back, throwing some good darts. Impressive win against Ian White yesterday.
Yeah, James Wade was excellent in beating Ian White over on stage 2 on Saturday night here in Minehead. Rob Cross fighting off an Adrian Lewis comeback to seal his quarter-final spot, but Wade, yeah, 10-6, averaged not far short of 98, but hit 9 180s.
Yeah, when he's doing that, that's up there.
Yeah.
I mean, his nickname was 009 for a while because he was hitting so many 9-darters in competition.
Yeah.
So he can hit the 180s.
Will we get a 9-darter on finals day? I have a good feeling.
Yes, it'd be well, with the likes of Gurney, big 180 hitter, MVG obvious, Rob Cross.
92.
There's a chance that one could come from those 3. As we've said, it's hard to see past at the moment, with all due respect, a Cross MVG final. Let's be honest, Jackie's never seen him lose.
That's right, Van Gerwen. Since Jackie started doing the darts on ITV, Van Gerwen's won the lot.
58.
Will it be any different today? Rob Cross will be aiming to make it so, as will all the others.
I think we're edging towards 65 matches or so, unbeaten.
Game shown the first leg.
Yeah, nice, confident, competent 15-dart opening leg for Rob Cross.
Fairly standard issue now with the Cross
96.
form.
A few people trying to persuade Rob Cross to change his walk-on music. Any suggestions welcome. Ned Bolting, who was a man of the 80s, an electro-pop, suggesting Electric Dreams, Phil Oak,
Oh yeah,
Giorgio Moroder. I think
that's
would
a cool.
work. Yeah.
That's a cool.
100.
Well, that
Well,
man.
yeah, he dresses smart, out of the Chris Mason school of fashion, possibly.
Well, yesterday he was, I think he was a copper. Freddie Mercury, I'm not quite sure what he's meant to be today, to be honest.
Well, pressure on James Wade. That was unlucky with the last dart. Rob Cross with the 180. The first of this quarter-final.
Won't be the last.
Oh, these are fantastic darts.
130.
Well, in the space of 6 darts, he's turned this leg around. Pile the pressure on Wade. Now, call me old-fashioned, I just don't like his walk-on music, Chris. I don't like it.
Oh dear, Pikey. Let it go, man.
No, now he's big time. He's got to have proper big time walk-on music. Bullseye for Rob Cross. Never in doubt.
Boom. Pick the bones out of that one.
Well, it's just a remarkable story. It really is. This time last year, Rob Cross was taking time off after packing his job in after winning the PDC Unicorn Challenge Tour title. And by doing that, it gave him a tour card. Well, we'll be here, hopefully. We're back in March as well, the UK Open. But it's just incredible what he's achieved and how he's gone about his business.
97.
From a total unknown to a real darting star. And that star is on the rise, and rise, and rise.
132.
Averaging 111. Wade cannot get going. 88 so far.
Robbie require 170.
And to compete with Cross, he was going to have to play similar to the level he played against Ian White yesterday.
96.
And at the moment, that wouldn't be enough. While he's averaging 110.
Unlucky, the deflection.
Yep.
81.
81 may not be enough
Robbie requires 74.
to challenge Rob Cross as he looks to make it 3 on the spin. Wade was 3 down to Jamie Caven and won. Rob Cross is a different opponent altogether. 14 darter, 74 in 2 darts, 3-0.
Finishing.
Well, his finishing's been magnificent throughout. Approaching 50% for the tournament. And he's already, Chris, he's already hit 8 ton-plus finishes this weekend. This weekend.
We're only just sort of getting into the meat of it with the long formats.
57.
Yeah, that's well, impressive from both tournaments stat-wise. Another unfortunate deflection. Unfortunate glasses. My goodness. Well, maybe needs to start taking care of the green machine.
97.
My goodness, that is worrying. Not quite sure what to think about that.
Oh,
Brilliant.
That'll get him into the game, all right.
12 dart leg, 1-2-1 finish.
Game on.
Yeah, just what he needed to get him going.
Yep. He's beat them all as Wade multiple times, but Cross is not one he has on his list.
Accuracy of Rob Cross. Played 4 times, you know. Bit of synchronicity about it as well. First time they played was in the competition last 28, then the last 64, then the last 32, then the last 16, and here we are in the quarterfinals. So Cross leading 3-1 on head-to-heads, but this is the first time they've met in a big TV event.
Yep, first time in a TV tournament.
Cross's worst leg so far, he's already had 9 darts, but Wade hasn't been able to capitalise.
No. Mexico. My goodness, look at that for handwriting.
Trouble 19, I guess.
59.
Missed.
Well, he's had 15 darts, he's left 74, he took this out to win the 3rd leg.
And these are the legs that Wade has to be pinching. Needs to pick his pocket when he's underperforming.
Rugby requires 74.
And he took this out in 2 darts to win the 3rd leg. Treble 18. Single 20. The double 18. Yeah, a really good start this from Lone. Will touch £250,000 in his first year as a professional.
Earning nearly as much as used to.
Steady on. But he is terrific. He's deserved every penny. I mean, it's just
a revelation.
Yeah, great. It's the starting story of the year for me, without a doubt. Yeah, Daryl Gurney's won a major. That was a fantastic achievement, but
Darts is in a very good place, and they're queuing up behind the legends of the likes of Barnevelds, Taylors, Wades, etc., etc. As soon as they drop away, there's someone to replace them.
thanks for all your suggestions. Replacing Rob Cross's very ordinary walk-on music, in my opinion. Electric Dreams is my idea. We've had high voltage
this morning, aren't you, Mr. Pike?
Yeah, well, we had high voltage, AC/DC. What was that other one that you had? Electric Avenue.
Yeah, Electric Avenue by Eddie Grant. I'm liking that. I'm feeling that. How about Grease?
Grease Lightning.
Grease Lightning, John Travolta.
Yeah, well, that's for you and me. We like a bit of
like
John
a bit of
Travolta. Yeah.
100.
Pressure now on the 78.
Real pressure. James Wade, he's got to have one dart to save his throw.
That is beloved tops.
Oh, well.
Rugby requires 70.
And the way that Rob Cross has been finishing, you know.
Well, 67%, four out of 6 is... Well, if he hits the treble, then...
Oh, well,
that?
I don't, and he's thrown the last one. I don't ever remember Rob Cross throwing a dart away, let alone missing a big number. He's paid the price. He didn't even get a dart to the double and a shake of the head. But that's a rare sight in the young career of Rob Cross.
Look how he responds. Back comes Wade. Hope that's not permanent marker. Going to work like that tomorrow morning's going to be interesting.
Just affected his rhythm, I guess, a little bit there. It was a sloppy dart for single one. He should have had a dart at a double. And he's just given James Wade a little bit of a lift.
Back-to-back 140s for Wade.
But you don't see that very often with Cross,
No.
do you?
It's just a momentarily lapse of concentration.
98.
But it's not affected him. I mean, he's down on 140 after 9 darts thrown, so...
Well, look at this from Wade.
Yeah.
Look at this from Wade. Well, 140, 140, 140 in this leg from James Wade. And Rob Cross needs 140.
Yep. Potential break of throw. Right, it's on now. Big leg.
62. James require 81.
Well, Rob Cross should have had a dart for 5-1 lead.
12 ball, treble 12, double 13.
Oh, and now Wade's missed it. Well, that's incredible.
What? Only himself to blame. I don't know why the obsession to go for this treble. Just make sure this is big time darts. You got 100 grand the winner. Just go for the big number. Make sure you hit it and get one dart at the ball.
But Wade's all over the place. Look what he's left. He's left 39.
Early on a Sunday, got brain fry. According to his stats, one of these should go.
Oh. And it does. So, well, I suppose that levels it out, doesn't it? Wade possibly should have won that leg. Cross should have possibly won the leg before. But after all that, it is Cross that leads 5-2.
100.
Wade averaging nearly 96 to Cross's 100 plus. Second 180. It's thrown out, really under pressure.
102 average, Rob Cross. 96 for James Wade.
Both looking comfortable at
this,
those numbers.
This is getting really good now, isn't it? The first maximum for Wade, just when he needed it. Striking back after the hot Cross maximum.
And as we've seen,
57.
Cross is not immune to being put under it. Lewis had him right at it yesterday.
He had 4 legs on the spin for Adrian Lewis. Should have won another one. Ball here for James Wade.
96. Robbie require 164.
Which way is he going to go?
Enjoying this, Chris. Good game.
Treble 20. Wow. Okay.
54.
Yeah, last 6 darts, no big treble.
No.
After he hit a 180 cross.
Yep.
That's a great leg. A great 14-dart hold of throw, and James Wade still very much in business here.
Yeah, only 2 adrift. First to 10.
We have talked about Rob Cross and his meteoric rise. Up to 21 in the world before this tournament. Now in the world's top 20. By getting to the quarterfinals, he's in the top 20 in the world after 9 months as a pro. Just to let you know, if he wins this tournament, a lot of darts to be thrown between now and then. Big if. He goes up to world number 13.
Well, he won't want to go to number 16, will he? Because that would mean a match-up with MVG in the World Championships in the last 16, and he won't want that.
Cracking game this to start the day. 102.5 for Rob Cross, 9 on 99 average for James Wade.
He has that insane ability, a bit like Taylor, where he doesn't look like he's setting the world on fire, yet still averaging 102.5. It's the sign of world class.
There's no need to go for 12 and full because of where James Wade is. Still a long way back.
He's just, all Cross has got to do is just control that gap. Control that 2-3 leg cushion.
99. Robbie required
The old
36.
game management.
Yes, absolutely.
Double 16.
Game shown the ninth leg.
6 out of 10, 60% checkout success rate. Even with my maths, I can work that out. But what it does mean that it's very, very good. Very impressive finishing again here from Rob Cross.
Yeah, superb. 6 and 10, as you said, Stu, is right up there. I mean, Wade getting his chances. I mean, he's at 50%. But the problem is, just getting outscored.
39.
There are no words for that,
90.
Mr. Pike.
Oh, dropped a dart. Wade under the pump a bit on his throw here. Could do with a treble. Yep.
Whatever happens here with Wade, he's got to take, again, a lot out of this tournament and into the Worlds. I think now he's addressed the issue with the high elbow. I think there's a lot more rhythm to his throw. He looks confident. And he's averaging 97. I mean, that's absolute quality. 12 days of Christmas, and none of them are in the first week of December.
Again, back-to-back visits from Rob Cross without a big treble.
I think your grumpiness is rubbing off on me, Pike.
Can't argue there.
97.
It's a leg that Cross was in control of, and he's let it slip. Well, this would be a stunner.
It's on. Another one of those. Leaves tops.
This would be incredible. This would be a match winner. Oh! Rob Cross, absolutely sensational. That's why he's the #1 seed. That's why he's going to go right to the very top of this sport. What a finish! The 2-leg advantage has all of a sudden turned into a 4-leg advantage. Race to 10, Cross leads 7-3. Quarterfinals of the Players' Championship Finals. Rob Cross in control against James Wade. Fantastic 1-4-8 finish. His 9th ton-plus finish of the weekend. And he needs 3 more legs to go through. Because Gary Anderson has won this tournament 3 years ago. And the good news, of course, Anderson lost in the opening round to Mickey Mansell, troubled by a back strain, but also his little baby daughter was in hospital. But glad to report that Gary Anderson tweeting not so long ago that his daughter Shaylee is now back home, and hopefully everything will be okay. He's also promising that he's going to go for some treatment, some physio tomorrow to get his ailments sorted out before the World Championship. So don't write off Anderson at the Ali Pali.
90.
Yes, fabulous news. Fabulous news for Gary and Rachel. Just imagine what he needs is a rest.
Cracking dart from James Wade. Now, he's
That
just been
second one.
broken, but he's striking right back. Putting pressure on Rob Cross' throw here.
He's 99.12 Cross, 97.60 Wade, so he's not getting sort of blown away, only in the scoreline, but standard-wise, he's there or thereabouts.
There we have it. James Wade yet to break the Rob Cross throw. Is this the leg?
And he's
Is
been
this the
broke
moment?
twice himself.
Finishing from both. Excellent, but Cross is 50% in the tournament as well. Well, all of a sudden, he's back in the leg, isn't he?
Yeah.
33.
Brilliant, brilliant. Single 14 to leave tops
34.
after 12. Well, in the last leg, he was sat on 44,
Yeah.
and Cross took out 148.
This is very makeable.
Oh, another one of those. Oh! Well, the treble would have left double six. How unlucky! You could see and hear the dart crack against the tip of the other dart. Wade's back in it. The first time he's broken the Rob Cross throw.
James, the 21st.
And this is why. There we have it.
Just followed the previous start identically. Hence, took the momentum out of the dart.
57.
Didn't have enough force to stay in. Superheroes. Couple of superheroes up there.
51.
Yeah, it's not a bad day out.
One.
Stay in there. That's one. Third 180 of the match for Cross.
Well,
Going to have a
he's broken
break.
Cross, and now
Going to
he's
break
in
straight
trouble.
back, as I've said. Break's not a break if you don't hold. Leaves 170. Wouldn't have much money on him not doing it.
Good stuff from James Wade.
Well, I looked like at 8 o'clock this morning.
Look at treble 18. That's a beauty.
Sure is.
Well, has to go,
Yep.
James Wade.
So when Cross returns, double 18 for an 8-4 lead to go within 2 of a place
What we require 36.
of the semi-finals. He loves double 18.
Game shown the 12th leg.
James Wade just may have thought I might get a chance here, but not a bit of it. 8 out of 13 on the doubles. 8-4. 2 legs to go through to a semi-final against either Johnny Clayton or Steve Beaton, who are coming up next on the big stage here in Minehead. Yeah, we'll surely switch here
97.
to good effect. Well, they've hit 10 140s each. Wade's actually hit more ton-plus scores than Rob Cross. The maximum's 3-1 in Cross's favour, but Wade's scoring's been right up there.
97.
but when he's had the chance, the finishing for Rob Cross has been exceptional.
Yeah, it's just one of those. It's timing, isn't it? Just taking out the shots and hit those shots at the right time, and that's why he finds himself 8-4 in front. Soon to be 9-4 if he hits a couple of trebles on this visit.
One.
Not bad. Good effort.
Yeah, 10 out of 10 for effort. They look at 25, James Wade here. Well, that's okay. Bit of pressure again on the Rob Cross throw. I like the way that Wade has really scrapped here and battled away. Double 16. Will this be his 10th tub plus finish of the tournament?
80. James requires 71.
This will be for our 3rd or 4th consecutive breaker throw.
51. Robbie required 32.
The chances that he's had more often than not, he hasn't taken.
No. Against the likes of Cross, MVG, Anderson, the list goes on. That's when you've got to get all over him.
Well, 4 missed darts at double.
James required 20. Ladies and gents, thank you. Rob, you require 8.
You always get one of these legs during a match, don't you? Strange old leg. Cross pitches it. Wade possibly will feel he should have won it. But the upshot of all that is that Rob Cross is one away from the semi-finals.
59.
Start won't cut it. Cross will be all over that.
One. $57. $59.
It's gone off the boil a little bit.
99.
More like it.
Yeah.
180 written all over it. Look at the shocking deflection. Perfect for Wade, that first one.
140.
Six darts from here, maybe, for Rob Cross to win the match.
You think so?
140. James required 146. 82.
Well, is that the last dart that James Wade will throw in this year's Players' Championship? This for the match.
Double 16 for 10-4. Trouble 8 now for Wade.
64.
16 now for tops.
And on we go.
James Wade, 15 leg, Rob to throw first.
2 darts missed at double 16 to win 10-4. Just thinking about that a little bit, isn't he?
40.
Just thinking about that, Rob Cross. Wondering why he isn't
Home and hosed.
walking off the stage a winner.
100.
switch.
34.
Needed that. All breaks of throw in this match.
Wade didn't need that.
No. Wade only winning one of those breaks of throw.
The flight getting in the way for Wade. He's surely got a switch now.
59.
Noisy for mime artists.
85.
He needs a big visit.
A little blip for Rob Cross after losing that last leg and missing match darts.
6 at 88.
Taking his time getting there. He's left that double 16 again, Rob Cross.
1. Robbie require 32.
Well, it's time to get the job done. And the match won.
In she goes.
16.
Well, he's missed a stack of doubles over that side in the last few legs.
Oh. Can still do
He's
it.
got
Double
a
8.
dart. Yeah, double 8. And he's still alive. He's still alive. I just wonder if Rob Cross gets himself in a winning situation, he might not leave 16 or 8 because he missed 5 darts in leg 13 for a 9-4 win over that side of the board. He then missed 2 at double 16 for the match, and then he missed 3 more at double 16 and double 8 for the match.
Just a bit of winning line jitters.
In his position, would you look at another winning double, or would you be determined to get the winning double over that side of the board?
Well, yeah, it's one of those. It's what you like.
96.
You'd love to just get it done and dusted now.
55.
Just the odd sign of a little wobble here.
Yep.
You saw it happen against Adrian Lewis when
Sure
Lewis
did.
won 4 legs on the spin, and he could have won another one. Had a couple of darts to make it 9-7, didn't he, before Cross won it 10-6. Said during his interview with Ned he's still learning. He said he'll be learning for many, many years. Well, this is a lesson for him. Of that, there's no doubt.
You never stop learning at this game. Something always pops up and surprises you. Trouble 19 for double 18.
139.
Sammy should be proud of her man. Another
92.
made a good account of himself.
74.
Different side of the board,
Yeah,
Stu.
the other side of the board.
Let's see if your theory is right.
Well, finally he gets there. Rob Cross not happy with his performance, and it took him 7 match darts to get over the finishing line. But the #1 seed here in Minehead this weekend is through safely in the end to the semi-finals. Rob Cross is a 10-6 winner over James Wade in our first quarter-final.